Hello, I'm Daniel. This talk is called Bodhicitta and the Spiritual Warrior. Bodhicitta and the Spiritual Warrior. So, the path we're on, the way of the Bodhisattva, is the union of compassion and wisdom. It's realizing our boundless potential through cultivating compassion on the one hand and wisdom on the other. And it comes from realizing that our true nature is enlightenment. We have a basic goodness and wakefulness, and this is fundamental to our being. Bodhicitta is what our diligence is based on. It is what keeps us motivated and inspired. It helps us overcome delusions that keep us from seeing our true nature. These delusions are things that we can overcome. They are impermanent like everything else. They may obscure our minds, but we can overcome them. Bodhicitta is our tool for doing this. And this is gonna go a little bit into the weeds as I talk about relative and ultimate, but I'm gonna do it anyway and we'll see how we do. So relative bodhicitta is engaging the world with compassion in a normal way. Being kind, giving to charity, helping others, and also teaching the Dharma, and also practicing with a community like we're doing. It is the manifestation of our basic goodness. Ultimate bodhicitta, though, that is emptiness with a heart of compassion. It's based on engaging the world without a self. This is helping in a way that isn't dependent on a giver and receiver. So you give without expecting anything in return. You do good works without expecting any benefit from that. Its foundation is emptiness, based on dissolving the barriers we have between self and other. Bodhicitta combines emptiness, compassion, and wisdom. To engage wisdom, we have to work out overcoming our attachment to ourselves. To engage compassion, we have to work on overcoming possessiveness and aggression so we can face the world with an open heart. To engage emptiness, we have to learn to relate to our basic goodness in a way that's direct and complete. Bodhicitta is central to Mahayana Buddhism, and it's the basis of being awake and freeing our minds. We don't really cultivate the awakened state as something separate from ourselves or as something new, really. We're trying to realize that we already have this basic goodness as part of our being. It's always been there, and cultivating bodhicitta brings us greater vision and potential. It brings us boundless compassion for ourselves and others. When we engage bodhicitta, we stop being so afraid and controlled by our suffering. We gain new levels of patience and diligence. We also develop a kind of bravery. We're like spiritual warriors, willing to see the suffering of the world and face it in order to save ourselves and others. That is the way of the Bodhisattva. So, I hope you've enjoyed this talk. Thank you for watching.